None of these people are given candidature because they are someone's nephew, someone's granddaughter, or someone's son, daughter, etc., etc. In this election, it's primarily a fight to defeat the BJP. Kind of space that Mamata Banerjee has created post 2011 in invoking identity politics, that is the exact space that the BJP is using for their political gain.
A splash of red, hundred of people marching down, and the rally led by a young gun, Dipsita Dhar, who is the candidate of Serampore, is going to fight against Kalyan Banerjee, who is the sitting MP of Trinamool Congress in Serampore. As well, right now, the CPIM is hoping to come back with a bang in West Bengal, as they have pitched many young leaders. One of them is Dipsita Dhar. We have joined by CPIM young gun, Dipsita Dhar, who is fighting in Lok Sabha elections from Serampore constituency. Dipsita, welcome to India today. Right now, you are fighting against Kalyan Banerjee, and we can see that CPIM and Left Front is projecting young guns in various constituencies in West Bengal. What do you think, how you take this?
I think it's a natural progression. If you're going to look into the people who are contesting this time, none of these people are parachute leader. None of these people are given candidature because they are someone's nephew, someone's granddaughter, or someone's son, daughter, etc., etc. All of us who are contesting this time, we have been the leader of our movement. We have a past of activism. Even in 2021 election, we have been contesting. And I believe it's a natural choice when the young people, as you know, 83% of the total unemployed people are my generation, people of my age. So I believe when there is a huge crisis going on, where my generation together is fighting against it. So it's very natural that the leaders or the people who have been part of that, all those movements, let it be employment, let it be against NRCCA, they be the natural choice for the candidature. So I think I see it as a positive thing. I see that young people getting the chance to fight for our rights, fight for our generation.
Is it the chance to revive CPIM or Left Front in West Bengal, projecting the young guns?
Not necessarily. We don't think, that, your credibility, your political credibility depends on your age. It depends on what kind of involvement you have in the movement. We do not see only the young people can revive it. I believe the people, our seniors who had been with the party post 2011, who really hold everybody together, they also played a very heroic role, and they are leading us. Let it be Mohammad Salim, let it be Shudhan Chakraborty. They are our guiding stars. So it's not like that the young people are the only people who are going to revive it, but I think it's natural that when your whole society is going through a demographic transition, where there's a lot of young people should be naturally coming to the leadership, and that's the only thing that has happened.
How you are taking this fight against Kalyan Banerjee? Is it a fight with TMC or BJP?
For us, in this election, it's primarily a fight to defeat the BJP. But in case of Bengal, the kind of space that BJP enjoy, the political space that BJP have had, the TMC played a huge role in making it. Let it be, taking religion in the centerpiece of the politics. Till 2011, our political discourse, religion was never in the primacy. But right now, post 2011, identity and religion has become the main thing around which the whole political discourse is, getting framed. So the kind of space that Mamata Banerjee has created post 2011 in invoking identity politics, that is the exact space that the BJP is using for their political gain. And post 2014, the kind of polarization that has happened, that polarization was never experienced in Bengal. Not after the partition, not during 1992, not even 2002. So it's both the credit of Mamata Banerjee and BJP together who has created a space which is outrightly communal. So we believe in order to defeat the BJP, you also have to counter the politics of Trinamool. The kind of fascistic, regime that we see, what BJP is doing in Tripura, what BJP has done in Surat this time in Gujarat, Mamata Banerjee is doing the same thing post 2011. The last panchayat election was almost like that, where they didn't let people nominate even after the counting happening. They manipulated, tempered the counting itself. So they do not believe in democracy, both Trinamool and BJP. And our fight is to safeguard democracy. So if you have to safeguard democracy, you have to fight both of them, Trinamool and BJP together.
If we see the margin in 2019 Lok Sabha polls, the first position is Trinamool Congress, and after that BJP, and there is a huge margin, there is a huge gap between CPIM and BJP. So do you think that it will be easier this time, or what is the challenges you are facing?
There are two things. First, during 2019 election, there was a lot of polarity. It's absolutely polarized vote. people who wanted to defeat BJP had en masse voted for Trinamool and the vice versa. But in case of 2024 election, I don't see that kind of stark polarization is there, one. Second thing is our experience in the Panchayat election. I already told you about the tempering and the manipulation that has happened. Even after that in Serampore constituency, all the left progressive forces together, we have almost 30% vote. So in an election where there are 4 parties contesting, I think having 30% vote is a very good start. What you have to do is to ensure that we get 43% vote. I think that is achievable. And the kind of spontaneity that we have had, the kind of spontaneous responses that we have had from the people, that is giving us the hope. People want a change, and I believe we are going to be the change.
I know you were in hurry. This is the last question for you. That what are the issues and how you were looking into it? What are the message to your voters in this constituency?
See, we are primarily fighting for employment, job and education. Serampore used to be an industrial hub once upon a time. But right now you see all the closed industrial spaces. They have been used for making buildings, constructing buildings and constructing mall, etc. etc. So we primarily think that all the closed factories, their land has to be used for the alternate employment only. That has to be used for industrialization. So that's our first thing. The second thing that you're asking for, to ensure that there is a rural employment so that the people who are becoming migrant workers, there's a huge problem of migrant workers in this constituency. They don't have to leave their village, their area. They are given employment in their own places. And third, of course, as a student, I believe that the education has to be safeguarded. The kind of corruption that has happened, the Mamata Banerjee has already closed 4,000 schools in West Bengal. We want education system to be revamped, to be reinvested. We want a place, we want Serampore, where there is no more riot happening, no more Hindu-Muslim conflicts happening. We want a peaceful Serampore, we want a developed Serampore.
Thank you and all the best to you. This is Dipsita Dhar, who is contesting against Kalyan Banerjee of Trinamool Congress. And right now, the young guns are aiming to revive CPIM in West Bengal. With camera person Kiranjit Das, Anirban Sinha Roy for India Today, Serampore.